Alright, what's up guys? It's Cameron here. And I'm making this video by request. It's a tutorial for the color correction settings for the video that oh, wrong one. I guess I'll have to start from scratch. From the last video I posted, the color correction slash cinematic pan crop look test, whatever. And so first of all, what you want to do is you want to go to Explorer or import, whatever you want to do. Go to the folder that has a clip that you want, and for mine it was in a folder called Funtage. The reason it's in Funtage is because I just didn't feel like making a Gears of War folder, and Funtage was already on there, so I used it. There's one roll shot. Where's the other one? Excusez-moi for a momento. Un momento. Here it is. Alright. I really don't want to do that whole Twixtor thing over again because it would take too long. So I'm just going to do the color correction part. Well, I will give you the Twixtor settings though. But I'm not going to render it out because I don't... Yeah. And, oh shit. And you guys have already seen the end product, so yeah. Just going to show you the color correction part. Well, first of all, I always go to this 3D track motion over here. It's not 3D because I don't have it on 3D Source Alpha. It's just on Source Alpha right here. But just take the width and just drag it up until the black bars on your screen. Oh shit! Let's go 1,280, and then go up like up into like 1,290, and you should be good. For me, I have PBR. It might be different for you with the Dazzle. You have to like uncheck maintain aspect ratio and all that good stuff. But so for the crop part, cropping it out or whatever, let me just go to a still frame that looks alright. Okay, you just go to event pan crop or whatever and hold control and drag the top one down until it's at your desired, like whatever you want to crop, like cut out. Like I want to crop out the whole sniper thing at the top with the ammo and the long shot, the picture of the long shot, I mean, to where it looks like I want to put it. I like to have it pretty far. Oh shit! Sometimes my mouse gets stuck, so sorry about that. Alright, well that looks about right, but I have a preset for it already, so I'm just going to go to it. And do the same thing with this one to where it, and the reason my computer's going so slow is because like I'm recording the screen with Camtasia, so it makes it slower, and plus the settings up here, instead of having it on like preview quarter like I usually do, it's on full, so you guys can actually see what's going on. Alright, put that on Gears Cinematic as well. Now for the color correction, what you want to do first is go to color correction secondary, color corrector secondary, and studio RGB to computer RGB, drag it onto the video track. Now you can do it on each individual clip if you want to, but to me that just takes too long and it's unnecessary. And drag the saturation up to like 1.5, 1.6, somewhere around there. You don't have to be exact. And it does it for both clips, not just one, since you dragged it onto the actual track and not just in an individual clip. And the second thing is another default setting. It's glow, and it's just white highlights. And let me go to a good spot where I know you can see it. Like, hold on. Await for it. Await the one moment, please. Sitting on a bus, sitting on a bus. I love Family Guy. Excuse me, by the way. Alright. And I'm gonna drag another video effect on here and then just remove it real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Alright. We see the white area right here, like where it's bright from the lights in the game. If I uncheck glow, they turn dim, and you just like normal again, but I check glow and they just turn kind of whitish. That's the easy part. Now the part where you have to be kind of careful and not butt rape the color curves. I have a preset for it down here. It's gonna look like this. Of course, I'm gonna show you how to do it, but I just want to like, yeah. All right, hurry the fuck up and load. Yeah, it's gonna look like that. It's pretty awesome. It's like good for metal style. If you like to do edits or something with metal music or deathcore stuff like that. All right, what you want to do is you want to drag just RGB. I can't give you any exact thing because there's no numbers or anything, no measurements and increments and whatnot. So just drag it to like right there for the brightness and darkness. Then go to channel and go to red and drag it up a bit more. Not too much, but enough. You'll see what's going on here. Alright, like that, to where it's like a little, they intersect. And then drag the green up into the red. That matches up with the red. Alright, and then with the blue, you do the same thing except you do it in reverse. The blue goes like this. Alright, and let's see if it did it right. Yeah, that's about right. It's probably not exactly what I wanted, but damn, that is not what I wanted either. It's close. That's blue as fuck. But here, I'll just fuck that one. I don't feel like doing it all over again. I'll just go show you the one I already have, called Hardcore CC, and then you can just try to get as close as this as close to this as you can. There's the red. There's the green. There's just RGB overall. Well, the RGB shit, I don't know why it's not showing up. And then the blue is kind of, I overdid the blue on that last one that I did like by itself. So, and if you want to check out the end result, I'll post a link to the other video that this is like a color correction tutorial for, and I hope this helped you out a little at least. Oh yeah, and one more thing, the Twixtor settings that I used at the beginning of the video, it's not very, like, I know it wasn't slow at all, but because I didn't need it to be that slow, because I didn't need it to fill a large time space. And the lowest you should go with Gears of War for Twixtor is about 10%, because then it starts to get choppy as hell after 10%. Like, on this one, it was 40%, by the way, the settings. Your composition, for me, it's 1280 by 720, and, oh, by the way, when you do this, you need to, like, I'll just go split a random part. In Vegas, you need to split your clip, whatever, like, frames or however much you want a Twixtor, and just, like, double click it to where it's highlighted. Go to render as. You slow ass computer, hurry up. I'm working on a laptop, by the way, that explains the slowness. And then check render loop region only. Make sure this clip over here has a little yellow thing over it and it's highlighted in blue. But I'm not going to render it because I don't, like I said, I'm not going to actually do the video. And then for the settings, composition, you bastard, new composition, and then 1280 by 720, lock aspect ratio to 16 by 9, square pixels, 29.97 frames per second. And for the duration, I only needed 2.24 seconds on that one, right here. And then just OK. And then go to layer. Well, gotta go to the project, or comp 1. Alright. And I already did this, but you gotta go to layer, time, You could just also hit Control Shift or Control Alt T, enable time remapping, and then go to Effect. No. And then like double click the box that has the film, little strip of film. Double click the box that's under it. Like one click, it's frame blending, and then the double click is pixel motion. It just makes it way smoother. And then when you go to Twixtor, their input frame rate 29.970, and all these above the frame rate you don't need to mess with at all. Like from the frame rate up, like above the frame rate, don't touch those. You'll just fuck yourself up. I've messed with them before. Motion vectors best, image prep none, motion sensitivity I use 70 because that's the default and it works awesomely. I've screwed with it and it doesn't really do anything. So, and then for the speed on that one I used 40%. Like I said, the lowest you should go is about 10 and it's still pretty smooth. I used it on the last Gears of War edit I did, not the last one I posted that this is a tutorial for, but the one before that. Frame interpretation, blend, smart blend unchecked, and then motion blur comp should be 0, and then just go to composition, add to render QA, hold on, let me go down, double click where it says comp 1, and then name it whatever you want, balls, lol, but I'm not going to do that. And that's the Twixtor settings. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope it helped you out some. I'm Cameron. I'll see you guys later. Peace, nickel.